All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Brother Kazak Magun coming at y'all with a before camp warning, right? You know, it's Friday, decent day outside and all that. I'm just sitting here in the car. I figured I might as well, do a little quick cold cut real quick. But this is a before camp warning, so I'm first and foremost want to give all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's Yahweh, who the word ignorantly calls God. In the name of his son, Yahweh Shai, who the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ. You know, So yeah, man, this is a before camp warning, man. Hey, World War III is on the rise, man. World War III is on the rise. Let me get this precept real quick. This is the book of Revelations, right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The second woe, World War One, World War Two, they done already came to pass, man. But it says that third woe cometh quickly, man. That number three, the war to end all wars, man. Hey, it's coming quickly, man. You seeing the signs of the times. The Most High is showing His hand. Like brothers was bringing out. Let me grab this precept real quick. Let me go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. Right, Jeremiah chapter 50, and Slakia. Let me see where I want. Jeremiah 50 and Slakia. Bear with me. I think I want first. 22. This is Jeremiah 50 and 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Hey, it's a sound of battle in the land, man. You got Ukraine beefing with Russia right now. It's high tensions over there, in that area. And America basically saying, hey, if things escalate with Russia, hey, we got Ukraine back. And Russia, they backed up by China and backed up by North Korea. They got all of these world powers, it's a lot of tension growing between them. And that's what we waiting on. That's what the Saints is patiently waiting on, because we know that World War III is a major prophecy that has to come to pass, and that major prophecy is go tell us what time we in, man. The time that the Lord is near, man. I wish I had my apocrypha, but I don't have it right now, so I gotta kind of deal with it, but it's telling us that it's the signs of the times is gearing up closer and closer to the Lord's second coming, man. Let me grab this real quick. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by." Hey, so we're hearing about wars and commotions, man. We're hearing about the tensions between the nations and all that, man. Hey, somebody just got shot up at the Capitol building, man. Brother sent that in the group chat. Somebody got shot at the Capitol building. You got insurrection, sedition among men. Hey, all of these things is going on. What the Lord say in the book of Second Esdras, chapter 9 and 1, to paraphrase, because I don't have my apocrypha. He said, measured out the time diligently in itself, man. You know, and when y'all seeing the signs of the times gearing up, hey, that it's the time of the Lord's second coming. Paraphrasing, man. Wherein the highest shall begin to visit the earth which He made, man. You know. So let me read that again. This is Luke 21 and 9. It says, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said He unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Hey, we seeing that, man. Ukraine, Russia, that's a nation. Those two nations rising up against each other, man. All of these tensions is gearing up to that third woe, to World War III coming, man. And this not gonna be like any kind of war that we didn't seen before, man. Let me go to the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 9, right? This is not gonna be like any other kind of war that we didn't seen in times past, man. This is a whole different. It's a whole different style of battle now, man. Hey, they don't fight hand to hand combat no more. You're not gonna see that no more. It's either with guns or it's just with the press of a button, man. Hey, nowadays your modern scientists, they the ones that fight the war for you, man. Because they in the labs cooking up these different gunpowders and these atom bombs and all of that, man. And that's what's going on in these last days. That's the kind of war that it's gonna bring forth. It's not like those old ancient time battles where brothers got shields in their hand and a sword or a spear in the other hand. Got a damn battle helmet on with the damn body armor, and then you got the shin guards, and then you got the arm guards and all that, man. Hey, it's not going on like that, man. Hey, these wars nowadays they get fought behind closed doors, man. Closed doors. All they got to do, all two scientists, they go in the room. They put the key inside the little slot. They turn the key. And then they press the little button, and then boom, them nukes go in the air from underground, man. And then they damn land wherever they was shipped to, man. And that's the war right there. And it says that right here, the Most High prophesied of these things, man. Gave us prophecy of these things that was gonna come to pass. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, and verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior, Salakia, it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And what is that burning and fuel of fire? Hey, ICBM missiles, man. Nuclear warfare is coming to America. It's coming all around the world. World War III is coming to pass, man. Ain't no way up out of it. Like I said, nowadays, your modern men of war are these scientists, man. Your modern day men of war are these scientists, man, because they the ones that's cooking up these weapons and all that. Like blacksmiths back in the day would make the would be up in there, hammering the damn sword. They damn hammering the sword hard as hell, trying to get it to the perfect length, trying to get it as sharp as it can be. Hey, these scientists nowadays, they doing the same thing, man. They doing the same thing. They in there putting them damn commotions and them damn potions and all that, mixing it in and doing that, putting this chemical with that chemical and all that, and seeing the reaction and all that, and then seeing if this one go take away the oxygen, seeing if this one go burn your skin up, seeing if this one go make you go blind and all that, and see if this one go make radiation and stuff like that. Hey, that's what these scientists is doing, man. And they making these different types of bombs, these different type of ICBM missiles, to cause you, to sell to these other countries, and they use them for their warfare, man. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, right? We'll go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, right? Salakia. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, and verse 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Hey, you would think that that's talking about a blacksmith, but what your modern day blacksmith are these scientists, man. Like, hey, they said during World War II, Albert Einstein, he designed the atom bomb. He designed the atom bomb. Albert Einstein did. I might have to fact check, but I believe that's what they taught us in school. That Albert Einstein, he designed the atom bomb. And he was a scientist, man. Hey, these modern day scientists, those are the people that these generals and these countries, they depend on them for the warfare nowadays, man. They depend on them, to make up these bombs, to make these secret weapons and all this, so they can have an advancement in their warfare nowadays. This is book Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. What is that instrument? We gonna get that. It says that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. What is that waster, man? What comes and basically wastes the whole land, man? Other than a nuclear bomb, if you watch the book of Eli, you see in the background in the movies, you see these big ass craters in the ground and all that, and the land is just all desolate. It's all desert, and you see big ass craters in the ground and stuff like that, and you see ruins of buildings and shattered, everything shattered, and nothing is put together no more like how it used to be, and like how it is in times now. Everything is just in ruins. That's what these nuclear bombs are going to do to this land, man. Chiefly to America, chiefly to America, because America has to be destroyed. This is the daughter of Babylon, whether you like, love it, believe it or not. America is the daughter of Babylon. Well, let me get that with the instrument. Salakia. I believe I want the book of Psalms. Salakia, I didn't pass it up. This is the book of Psalms, chapter. Salakia. Con. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, and verse, I'm going to start at 11, right? It says, God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. And who is the wicked? That's the so-called white man. You know, the nation of Esau, man. That's the wicked. You know, I mean, you got some wicked of our people, but chiefly it's a nation whose name is the wicked, man. They're the border of wickedness pertaining to Malachi chapter 1 and verse 3 on down, man. You know, that's the nation of Esau, the so-called white man. You know, it says the Lord is angry with them every day. Verse 12. It says, if he turn not, he will wet his bow. He had bent his bow and made it ready. And what is that bow? That bow is those nuclear missiles, those ICBM missiles, you know. And if you look at it, if you click on Google, you know, and type in intercontinental ballistic missiles, and you see the thing that they shoot out of, you know, the rocket type missiles. You see what they shoot out of, the little harness that they sit in before they shoot out into the air. You know, it's like a bow and arrow, man. It's exactly like a modern day bow and arrow. You know how these missiles shoot out of the harness and they start hitting on track to their destination, man. You know, it says, Salakia, verse 12. It says, if he turn not, he will wet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready. He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. What is that instrument of death, man? The ICBM missiles, the nuclear missiles. Those are the instruments of death. The Lord prepared that for the white man to go ahead and destroy himself, man. You know. It says he have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. You know, hey, so those arrows, you know, those are those bombs. You know, let me get another precept, Salakia. What was that I wanted? I believe I wanted. Is this what I want? It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse. Salakia. Where I'm gonna start at. I think I'm gonna start at 151 or verse. Salakia, bear with me. Trying to find the precept that I want. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and verse 9, right? It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, which is America, an assembly of great nations from the north country." So, hey, assembly of great nations they go all come together, you know, and destroy America, man. You know, chiefly Russia, you know, and their allies, you know, and also America's allies are gonna turn on her, man. You know, we gonna get that after we finish this verse. I ain't intend on this to be that long, but we gonna get a couple more. And, I'm gonna close out. It says, "For lo, I will." This Jeremiah 50 and 9. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, you know, those nuclear missiles. It says their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain." Hey, so them arrows, you know, an expert man that shoots those arrows, you know, like that. You know how they used to do it in the ancient world? They shooting arrows. Hey, he not missing, man. You know, he like damn Robin Hood, man. Robin Hood. Hey, he was never missing with the damn arrows, man. You know, and the Lord said that's how these nations are gonna be shooting America, you know, with their arrows, man, with their nuclear missiles. Ain't none of them go return in vain. Meaning ain't none of them go miss, you know? Like it says in the book of Second Esdras chapter 16 and I believe verse 13 on down, you know, it says the arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, man. You know? Salakia. Going on that, it says, verse 10, "And Chaldea shall be a spoil, all that all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith Yahweh. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of my heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, as and bellow as bulls. Hey, because they destroyed the heritage of the Lord, man. And who is the heritage of the Lord? The children of Israel. You know, how did they destroy us? Let's go to that. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 47 and verse Salakia. Isaiah 47 and verse 6, right? It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very, very heavily laid the yoke. So the Most High gave us into the hand of these people, to be sent over here. We got sent over here through the power of the Most High as a punishment, but they forward the affliction. Like it says in the book of Zechariah, let me grab that. They forward the affliction. They overdid their part. They did way more than what the hell they was supposed to do. Raping our men, raping our women, selling our children and all that, doing crazy, all these abominations unto us, man. And the Lord, like, that's why the Lord says he's angry with the wicked every day. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, and verse. So, like, is that what I wanted? Or do I want chapter 1? Yeah, chapter 1 and verse 15. This is Zechariah 1 and 15. It says, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. How did they help forward the affliction? Hey, they made our bondage way heavier than what they were supposed to do, man. Everything is chiefly from the Lord, but the heathen, they way overdid their part. That's why the Lord is gonna have, America's own allies turn on them to destroy them, man. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, right? And verse 16. This Revelation 17 and 16, it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Because right now, the whore, which is America, is riding the beast. The whore is riding the beast. The whore is in league with the beast. If you riding something, you basically in league with it. You trusting in it. You confiding in it. Y'all basically got like some kind of bond between each other. And this is America and the European Union. But what it says, the whore is gonna get turned upon by the beast, man. By the 10 horns. Hey, they go eat her flesh and make her desolate. Let me read that again. It says, and the 10 horns, which is the European Union, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. How is they gonna do that? It says, for God hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of God shall be fulfilled. Hey, so that America, the Most High got America ordained to be destroyed. And all these things are gonna come to pass because the word of the Lord doesn't come back void, man. You might think, that you could pray for America, and America go get a couple extra more days or some extra time, or the Most High go repent from destroying America. No, this place gotta go, man. This is literally Sodom and Egypt, man. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man. They transgress every law according to the Most High, man, and they don't give a damn about it. So the Lord said this place has to go, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55. This will be my last one, and I'm gonna close out. This Isaiah chapter 55. It's like a 54. No, my bad. This is Isaiah 55 and 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither. So, just like the rain comes down from the clouds, from the sky, the rain comes down. Does the rain go back up? No, it doesn't go back up. It doesn't do that. So the Lord said, just like the rain and the snow comes down and don't go back up, he says, but water of the earth and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. So the Lord said, just like the rain and the snow comes down and does what it needs to do to water the plants, to bring forth food, to feed the cattle and all of that. Hey, just like that rain comes down and does its job. The word of the Lord is gonna come and do its job. It's gonna accomplish that which He pleases, man. The Lord is not gonna take back His word, especially chiefly with destroying America, man. It says it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So hey, with that, man, hey, I want to bid Israel a hearty shalom. All honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's a before camp warning, volume 1. Hey, World War III is on the rise, man. Make sure you keep and watch, man. Make sure you keep and watch. Matter of fact, let me grab one last precept. Let me grab one last precept. This is the book of Revelation. I believe I want chapter 16. Right? Hey, I got the pocket sword out. I believe I'm on Revelation chapter 16, right? In verse 15. It says, Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. So hey, the Lord is coming back as a thief, man. And World War III is on the rise, and that's one of the chiefest, that's one of the chiefest prophecies to come about. Signifying that the Lord is on his way to return, man. And He said He come as a thief, man. You don't know when a thief is gonna kick your door in, man. You never know. So it said He comes as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth. So you gotta forever be watching, tapping in on these whistleblowers on Twitter, these whistleblowers on Google, and all of these other social media sites. Seeing what they talking about. Seeing what's going on in the other countries, watching the tensions arise and all that. So you can keep your garments, man. So you can keep your garments and not be caught naked out here, man. Not be caught lacking. That's what the Lord is saying. So with that, all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.